Hello everybody, NPCKiller here, and welcome back to On Air. And it's been a long time, and I apologize, but first things first, so I do want to take the time out to say thank you for all the support on all your past interviews. And if you have anybody you want me to interview, please leave them in the description below, along with any questions you want me to ask. This week's interview, it's been long waited, and we've been waiting for this time forever. It's Gaming Girl. How you doing?
Doing good, and I figured that would interest them. So, hello everyone, and everyone that may end up following this guy and his interviews. So
Tell us about yourself a little bit here.
I'm a small town girl. I grew up in Copper Cove, Texas. I was actually born there, and I one day my parents got divorced and everything, and then I needed something to direct my attention to, so I went to YouTube, and there I watched Minecraft videos, and I was like, well, how do you do this? I want to know how. And so I did a bunch of research. I was very determined.
Hey.
Oops, sorry.
You're going ahead any questions. You cheated.
I didn't even know the questions. So you said, tell me a little about yourself. So I'm doing exactly that.
All right, so I guess we'll move into what is your channel about?
It's mainly poetry and, of course, video games. So, like GTA 5, recently started horror games, and I cry every time I do them because everyone. That moment when, because I've never played a horror game until passing Pineview Forest. I refuse to watch any horror movie. And then there's the typical stuff like I Am Bread I recently got, and it's just a bunch of games that I've seen other YouTubers do, which made me want to try it out. So, like I Am Bread, I don't understand it because people say it's a rage game, but then I don't rage, so I don't know how.
Yeah, I've had that before too. Like, you should play this; it'll really make you rage. No, probably not. I'm too mellow for that.
Exactly.
I get it. It's fun to be mellow. It really is.
Yeah.
So, where do you see your channel in about a year or so?
Hopefully it will be maybe at most 200 subscribers. I hope so, at least. But for like community wise, I hope that they're very kind, very connected, and they support each other. They don't put each other down. Like, for example, Jacksepticeye's channel. He has a very supportive and kind community. And that's where I want to be. I want to be that person that reaches out and is able to talk to a fan or a person of the gamer army, as everyone probably may or may not know is the nickname of said community. And they're right there with me. So, because I'm just an average girl. Nothing more.
Average girl in an average town.
Yep.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
For now.
Yeah.
Only hope for the best. So what motivates you to create for your content?
To make other people smile. It really means a lot for me to give more than I would take. Because I barely ask for anything from my dad. So.
So, is there anything you're really passionate about that's on your channel?
I would have to say it's my poetry, because generally the poetry that I write that goes up there means a lot to me because it's from my heart, and sometimes it gets really emotional. So if you like watch the poetry videos,
That's how you know it's good, is because it gets emotional.
Yeah. So, and generally I write those when I'm upset. So I can't help it. It's the only way I
start
have.
writing when you're not upset.
Yeah, well, I do occasionally, and it just doesn't sound right.
So, who's your favorite YouTuber? What did you say? It's Jack?
I wouldn't say it's Jack. I
we
don't
won't tell
really
him though.
basically have a favorite. So, because I feel like everyone's equal on their own level. At the same time, we're equal because we're as people. So, everyone has their own special little talent. I understand that. But it's hard for me to pick a favorite because I like a lot of things. There's things that I particularly like about Jack or versus Mark or Syndicate or someone like that. So,
So is there a YouTuber that made you want to actually start YouTube?
um, Captain Sparkles, just because I was really bored and I wanted to try what he was trying. So I was like, what is this? I want to know.
So is that why you started? I mean, was there an actual reason why you started YouTube?
Not exactly. It's just one of those things that, hey, I want to try this. So,
So was it
curiosity kills the cat.
Well, it doesn't kill the gaming girl. She's still kicking.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm not a cat. I'm a rabbit.
Exactly. Oh God. So when you started YouTube, was it hard for you to get started? I mean, was you nervous? Did you not want to do it? Did you just jump right into it? It's like hell yeah, or?
I didn't really have all the proper equipment, so it was very slow for me. At first, I started recording stuff on my phone, and then I moved to a laptop where I learned how to like put pictures together and have them move along with words. And it was a YouTube editor where I started putting things together for my poetry videos.
You know, I've never used that.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
But it works great after a while.
Have to
I had
get
a lot
used
of
to it.
errors with it.
By the way, I would just want to, point out to how lucky people are, because I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't there when you started, and it definitely wasn't there when I started. But I was messing with my phone the other day, and well, no, it wasn't because they just released YouTube Gaming. I was looking through the YouTube Gaming, I pushed a button and it said starting stream in 5, 4. It's like, what the hell? You can stream from your phone now? This is bullcrap. I could have been doing this all along.
Exactly. That's really new. So YouTube's changed a lot from when I was 14 to now I'm 16. So
yeah, it blew my mind. I was like, really? That's bullcrap. And it's even got like it even uses a webcam and everything, so you don't have to set anything up. It just you push go and it'll launch your game for you, and then you play. That's it.
That's crazy.
You remember them hard times when you had to actually find a screen recorder?
Yes. Oh my God. I still can't find one. And I'm like, what? But nowadays, for like my computer screen that's 1920 by 1080p, where I use XSplit. So,
I tried that.
yeah, I got that screen for Christmas.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So, what advice do you have to people that are just starting their YouTube channel? They're like deciding a name and deciding they've decided, oh yeah, I'm going to do this.
I would say do something that makes sense for me. I started when I was 14, and so that's where you get the 14 from. And then Gamer Girl, obviously, because I play games, and obviously because I'm a girl. And then 28 comes from my birthday, which coincidence that it adds up to 28. Unintentional right there, but you know.
But the fact that it's there makes it all that much better.
Yeah, people are like, it's Gigi or 14 or you know. I people call me so many nicknames. So, and that's the best part. People come up with their own nicknames for you and you're just like, "Hey, yeah, that's me." So
Yeah.
you're recognizable. Make it unique. That's one thing that you have to have. Make it unique to where it's you. It describes you perfectly. So, it's just and be true to yourself always. Never lie to your community, and make sure that you're having fun all the time.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Always have fun. You're not having fun, they're not having fun.
Yeah, because it's written all over your face. Because if you can't act, which I hope, and I sure hope that you don't act out and be someone else. That you're not that person separate from your YouTube self to a person that you won't know.
So, is there anybody you would like me to try to interview?
I would have to say the awkward dork, only because I've known him since 5th grade, and he, if people don't know, and they probably have shipped us, he's my boyfriend as well, and I really hate to admit it, but I love him just as much. So, but he's a really good guy, and he's an artist. He loves to draw ponies, and he live streams mainly. So, and I would have to say the Hobo Viking, Hazardous, and Monkey with the six-pack.
I wish I had a six-pack. I got a keg. Actually, I have a keg. It's just not a six-pack.
It's even better.
What's odd about that whole statement is you're the only person outside of my RPG group that's actually used the term shipped. And me being almost 28, I had no freaking clue what it was. And I had two girls in there. Oh yeah, we'd ship that. We'd ship them. I was like, you gonna pack them up and send them to Australia or something?
Okay.
Like no. They'd be good in a relationship. I was like, oh, well, that's just okay.
Yeah.
So that's just a little interesting thing.
Fun facts you learn while gaming.
Yeah, fun facts when you learn when you hang out with people that are younger than you. I don't understand your lingo.
Pick it up fast. I don't even know what dabbing is, so I have no idea.
You and me both. Okay, so we're going to go into the random section part that is completely random questions off of 800 questions. I'm going to pick randomly. Actually, I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1 through 800. And if it's too personal, we won't ask it because we're not going to expose your identity because I'm not that way.
Oh, I've already done that myself, so.
All right, so 1 through 800, pick a number.
I would have to say 66.
66, not 55. 66. Do you like reality programs?
No, never. I can't get into them because they're not actually real. It's not the real person. They're always getting mad and for no reason, and then they just walk off.
Stole my cupcake, you bastards!
Exactly. It's just like, what? What is this? So I stick with anime. I stick with Supernatural was really good. I've got
and YouTube.
Yep, YouTube as well. I barely go on it though because I'm playing GTA 5 recently. So.
I might have to join you in that.
You can join my TeamSpeak. Like I have the owner sitting right here. I can poke him and say, "Hey, got a new friend."
Oh, sweet. All right, so pick another number.
3.
3. I think 3 might be a personal one. We'll pull it up. Oops. Yeah. 3's a personal one. Pick another number. How about 13?
Okay.
I love 13 because 13 has 13, 14, 15 are all the same part of one question. So, if you were a superhero, what would your powers would you have?
Well, I would have to. Are you talking? First of all, DC or Marvel? Are you or just in general?
In general, we don't pick sides here.
Well,
I mean, but if we we'd probably go towards Marvel.
Yeah, definitely, because Marvel has
except for Batman.
Viewers. Well, Batman's always. Come on,
I wish Batman was. Yeah, I wish Batman was part of Marvel.
Well, they probably change him up a lot, just a little bit. So I don't know, but everyone loves Batman. It doesn't matter. Batman's Batman. So.
Batman's awesome.
No, I'm not a writer. Okay.
Yeah.
Except for the new one.
Yeah. So.
We want Christian Bale back.
Okay, I would have to say something where Shadowcat has, which is phasing through walls, or it'd have to be something elemental.
Like fire, wind, earth?
Yeah.
Water?
Or just magic in general, like Doctor Strange.
I remember Doctor Strange.
They're making a movie.
I know they're making a movie, but I never actually seen the comics or anything for Doctor.
I haven't either. Don't worry.
I was like, who the hell is Doctor Strange, and why the hell are they coming into this universe?
True.
Oh, okay. I think that's okay. So what would your superhero name be?
It would definitely have to be something that makes sense, because otherwise you're like, what? What is this? This is ridiculous. I have never really thought about that. It would definitely do something with zodiac signs or Chinese zodiac. So it'd be like Zodius or something. I like that because it has a nice ring to it.
For those who are aware, she studied for the real questions, and now the random ones are throwing her off.
Yep. I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. I'm just like, well,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's just I kind of expected like the random stuff though, like superhero. That's typical to me because that's like getting to know a friend.
So, what would your outfit would you wear?
Something maybe black and gold or blue, green, or yellow. Because for me, those colors stand for the water or the sky, and then yellow for the sun, and then green for the grass.
Okay, well, pick another number.
Let's go with 20.
Not 120, 20. What talents do you have?
I'm an artist. I love to sing. I cannot dance, even though I took ballet when I was little. So,
You can balance, but you can't dance.
yeah.
Awesome.
So I also took gymnastics when I was
You're,
little.
like one step ahead of me on that then, because I can't balance either.
And obviously I am a very creative person because I can multitask and do all this, which is coincidence or irony, I don't know. Because I am a very distracted person, which is ADD.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
Uh, right there with you. So
All right, go ahead and pick another number.
I would have to say, what was 3? I want to know what 3 was.
Birthday.
Oh, August 28th,
Oh, well, then there you go.
1999. So that doesn't bother me because people know exactly when I started my YouTube channel, which was when I was 14. So
Oh, okay, whatever. Dear God, I thought you went from Sprite to Pepsi. I was like, how many cans of pop you got there?
oh no, I'm still drinking the same way. It's just,
Well, it
I
looked
like
blue from the camera. I was like, wait, I thought she was just drinking a green pop.
no, it's right.
Sprite's great, but it goes flat too fast. All right, go ahead and pick
Yeah.
another, darling.
I would have to say I have like particular numbers that are my favorites. I don't know why, except for Kids That Hate the Code Next Door, because I liked number 3. That was my reason for 3. uh,
Can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
no.
No? Have you ever tried?
Yes, I just messed them up more.
They're like, well, this is finally over here, but everything else is not where it's supposed to be.
It just makes me want to peel all the stickers off and then place them on friends' heads and say, "Be a Rubik's Cube."
You can actually disassemble them stupid things. Okay,
I know.
because you're a female. This would be a great question for you.
Oh boy.
Maybe not. Would you prefer a church wedding or a not church wedding?
Definitely not a church wedding because I believe in Greek mythology because it just makes more sense to me. It came before Christianity and all Catholicism and all of those other religions.
And they got really cool stories.
Yeah, they
I
do.
love Greek mythology.
The problem with those stories is that Zeus can't keep it in his pants,
Yeah, pretty much.
or a god or a goddess throws a hissy fit,
Yeah.
or
It's like your own little drama.
yeah. So, and you get to like sit back and watch it all. You're like, yep. That's how it is when you're like in high school and you're the nerd and no one really pays attention to you,
And you get away with everything.
right?
Have you ever left the country?
I have left the country twice due
Where to?
to me going on a cruise.
Woo!
So I went to like the Caribbeans. I went to the like I can't pronounce that name. Kima, not Kima, because that's down in Houston. I
Key
can't
West?
pronounce it.
I don't know.
I went to Mexico. I did go to Mexico, so that's technically leaving the country.
It is technically. It's not leaving a continent, but it's leaving a country.
Yes. But first time I went on a cruise, I was like maybe 7 or 8, And then when I went to hit the cruise again, which was the same ship, same cruise, I knew that place like the back of my hand. But then,
It's nice.
yeah, and I got to run around, get free food, and I didn't have to worry about my mom and my dad whatsoever. So it's like,
Nice.
bye.
Yeah. Peace out. So, have you ever entered a talent contest? Man,
I have
ton
one.
of work. Did you win?
No, I got third place though. I did
Oh.
the Star Spangled Banner, and I was like, well, I, for some reason, I always set the bar way too high for myself, which generally should be a good thing, right? But my imagination goes beyond what I expect, so I always let myself down. It's
Oh.
sad.
But it gives you the motivation to work harder next time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, another one of my talents is that I played trumpet
Oh, that's cool.
too, so that's one of the things.
I could never do the wind-blown instruments. I had to be the one in the back beating the shit out of a drum.
Yep. Was it
I still
bass
can't read
drum,
music.
snare drum, or
I played the whole percussion section, actually.
yep. I have friend that's like that too. So
So if you had a chance to fight Chuck Norris, would you do it?
I don't even know. Wait, everyone mentions him, and I should probably be
Really?
be told for
He's
shame.
the Texas Ranger.
I don't-
Walker, Texas Ranger. Really? He's
Yep.
like the biggest icon of Texas that I can think of.
I have not seen him or
Ah.
understand. Like, I am the one who does
he's
it.
the one. He does this all this black karate bullcrap, and he's always kicking everybody's ass. But no matter where it is, he'll always win.
See, so what's the point of asking that?
Exactly. It's fun.
So,
Do you have much of an ego?
I'm more of that person in the background, or like a background character for anime. I am known as a dere apparently, which is a very sweet, down to earth person. But there's if someone double crosses me, they do end up seeing a
Dead.
very mean side of me. So they don't want to know that. Yeah, and it doesn't bother me if YouTube knows it either. So I'm pretty much an open book for most things. So
I seen a good question here, but I can't find a stupid thing.
hopefully you have it memorized.
No, that's why I wanted to find it again.
Oh, for shame on you!
Oh, well, we'll ask this one. Do you like the Pokemons? I mean,
don't
it
get
is the
it.
biggest. It's the biggest fad right now.
Yeah, it is. It's like clogging up my means for Ruby, like RWBY. So I'm like, please stop, please. I mean, I get it, and I respect other people for what they like. But I'm more into Yu-Gi-Oh. I have a box full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and so yeah. The one thing I do like about Pokemon was the Prince of the Sea movie, and where they had Celebi,
Oh yeah.
which was like Twist in Time one. Yeah, they're movies, so
I don't know. I
I
don't
like
watch
those
any of
ones.
that.
Otherwise, nah.
Can you do 10 revolutions on a hula hoop?
No, I cannot
Can you
hoop
do-
hoop
I was
whatsoever.
gonna say, can you do one revolution?
I just want to throw it at someone's face and see it bounce off.
I used to
But-
be able to do it. If that makes you feel better.
Well,
Have you ever been up in a hot air balloon?
no.
Have you ever had
I
a
mean-
tear? Go ahead.
I mean, it sounds like a really cool experience to be in one, but also at the same time, there's the risk of dying.
Well, you can get on a roller coaster and die. You can walk
I
outside
love
your
roller
yard.
coasters.
I know,
I
right?
adore them.
They're so fun.
They are. So
There's a park in Ohio that's really fun to go to. It's like the capital of roller coasters right now.
oh well. There's supposed to like a new Disney roller coaster by Tron.
Yeah,
Uh,
but this is not Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a proper tarot card reading?
Yes.
Ah, how was that?
And it was really interesting. Kind of confusing for me because I'm learning how to do those. because the one that did the tarot card reading was like, okay, so since you want me to teach you, I will, and I will explain it all to you. And I was like, okay. She showed me the Celtic Cross, which is a card in the center, which represents your current situation, and then the problem that lies across, and then what affects it, and then up top is like future or something like that. I don't remember it all. I have a tarot card reading app on my phone though, so yeah. And I go way into more detail than I probably should, but it helps people understand.
Tarot cards is actually really complicated for if you don't
Yeah, they
understand
can.
it.
So
One more, and we'll ask. That just sounds bad. We're not gonna ask that one. You're too young to know what a cassette tape is.
no, I know what it is. Thank
You're
you
too
very
young.
much.
You're too young for an 8-track tape.
I know what that
Records.
is.
You know what it is, but you've never seen it.
I've seen one.
Have you used it?
Haven't ever used it.
There
I've
you
seen
go.
one, though.
What was your favorite children's story?
I would have to say Ariel and Cinderella, just because I was a little girly girl when I was little, until my dad showed me Dungeons and Dragons 3.5.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There's the gamer in you.
So, and I loved like making the characters, but then when my first character died, I cried.
Just like so much work went into this Dungeons and Dragons character. It takes like 3 hours to make.
Right, and my dad helped me with it all too. So I was like, okay, this is my character. It was a halfling thief, and she was the sweetest like character ever. She loved halfling tarts.
Do you still do RPGs?
Sometimes when my dad finds a good game, but he always gets like bored of the game, or he's always the GM for it. So
Okay. Do me a favor. Do you know what Humble Bundle is?
Humble Bundle. I don't think so.
Okay, it's just humblebundle.com. And they're doing a book thing right now. They got a humble books. And for $15 you get all the Vampire Masquerade books. And it's White Wolf based, like just like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's a lot easier. And the best part is you can choose your charity to donate all the money to.
Oh, okay.
But I'll send you a link afterwards.
Okay.
But anyway, that's about all we have time for this interview. As always, I do want to say thank you again. And make sure you run over to Gaming Girl's channel, which will be linked in the description and all over this whole interview. And leave some love on her channel, some likes and comments. And if you're not subscribed to her, go subscribe. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, take the time to do that for me as well. As always, guys, take it easy. Bye.
Bye.